Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Hope we're doing well. I hope we are keeping safe. Now I'm just gonna make this a very quick one. So this is a very short video to just share some good news. And the good news is this: my 10th book is now out on Amazon. The book was published last night. I am super excited about this one. I'm always super excited about my books anyway, but this one has a special touch to it because this one talks about my personal story on about debt, how I got into debt, why I got into debt, and how I came out of debt. I've titled this book The Four-Letter Word Debt, and is a good one for your bookshelf. I promise you that. So, in this book, I walk you through the process of how to be completely debt free. I started by talking about the different types of debt. I talked about the impact of debt not only on your bank account, not only on your credit score, but also on your health and your mental well-being. I talked about how to tackle debt. Oh, getting out of debt, it was a big goal for me several years ago. And I walked through the process of what I went through to fulfill that goal of becoming completely debt free. You see, while I was in debt, there were so many things I couldn't do. I couldn't save as much as I wanted to. I couldn't invest. I couldn't I couldn't actually save much for retirement. But when I became debt free, I was able to do so many. Mind blowing what you can do when 100% of your money you earn are not servicing debt. I started my business. I was able to save for my emergency. I was able to invest. I started giving more because I had more. I started planning for the future. Those are all the wonder, the awesomeness of being completely debt free. It's an amazing place to be. And I want you all there to be in that place with me. In this book, I talked about debt relief strategies. I talked about debt consolidation, insolvency. I talked about bankruptcy. I talked about debt settlement. I talked about debt management. Now, I also touched on the topic of good debt and bad debt. Is there any debt we can classify as good debt? Answer to that is in this book. I also talk about debt leverage. I wrapped up this book by talking about life after debt. So you become completely debt free. What next? I talked about the habits and the discipline you still need to maintain to continue to have the status of debt freedom. This book is loaded. It's one I encourage everybody to have on their bookshelf. Don't grab a copy just for yourself. Grab a copy for so many people you believe this book is going to transform their life. Now, it's available on Amazon and paperback version. We also have the ebook version. Whichever one you fancy, just grab a copy. And like I always say, I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to hearing your testimonies on how this book has positively impacted you. I look forward to hearing feedback from you on what you have decided to do in terms of taking action to getting out of debt yourself. And that is it. Have a good one today. Have a good day. Have a blessed week. And until I speak to you again soon, I said, keep winning in your finances.